basically.
So like my fantasy draft, like, it's over.
My team is ruined.
All right, let's see what Capitancito can get done here against Skyjay. Already got a decent amount of damage, but it is Skyjay. It is Incineroar. Look at like all 2 hits immediately is back in the game.
Whew, that immediate forward air off the ledge though, auto spacing. And there you see that revenge, right? There are a lot of tools that Gunner has to get right at the ledge. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't to know they're just going to be sitting there like, yeah, do anything.
you cannot. Skyjay going low, I like that. And then holding down to go past the ledge. That's a really good mix-up to establish early so that your opponent has to respect it later. But yeah, that revenge, I mean, again, Gunner has so many ways to just follow up off of that. I mean, Bob's just sitting there. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, smart for Capitancito to not, like, get too scared at the ledge, because I think Skyjay was like, all right, yeah, maybe you won't expect this. But he did, and got the up smash right after that, which is a very strong up smash, all things considered. Like, I feel like you don't really think too much about it, because all these other moves that you'll think of when you're playing Gunner, but that up smash actually sends.
Yeah, well, it's like the Samus up smash, except it kind of works.
It actually
sometimes.
hits? Yeah.
Here we go, Skyjay sitting at 59%, which honestly, you know, as Incineroar, you're not really sweating yet. You're only really sweating once your opponent can send you off stage easily. The numbers actually really don't matter.
Man, every time. Skyjay's like, I'm going to get this revenge, and Capitancito knows. It's like he's putting it out there as a bait for sure. Like, oh, you should revenge this.
No, and that is what projectile characters will do. Oh, you're gone.
Oh, man.
That up air is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that he's going to go up there and get it too. Okay, the back end, almost.
Uh-huh.
A lot of way far away. Nice neutral air. Oh, catching everything.
He is ready to follow up.
Yeah. Both of them actually have been really good at their follow-ups on whatever. Oh.
Not like that. Okay. A-Rod! Sliding on the ground. Face down.
Oh, okay, well, you know what? It was a follow-up anyway.
Like, he did get the air dodge, too. Just, it's a little late. Oh, catching that. Dude, Skyjay's so good at covering that range between the two. You see him fishing for that grab on the ledge, too. Always looking for that ledge trump so he can immediately go back with that nair and just lather, rinse, repeat.
This is actually my favorite part of it. Like, because if you watch, like, Scott, get that out of here. You watch him enough, he actually almost never starts any of his, like, first games dropping a bunch of side Bs. It's just like he like conditions you to see what you do in certain situations, and then by the middle of the first game or like by second game, he's like almost all of his side Bs hit.
Yeah, no, I talked about this yesterday, but he does not play the game. He plays the player, and that's what Incineroar is basically perfect for, because like, he's not a good character, but he can win almost any matchup.
Oh yeah. He's looking for, but so is Capitancito, staying just outside that range and also dropping a projectile to kind of cover it. Look at him, look. He's like, I know what you want. I'm at good percentage. If you get a side B facing out, I am dead. I'm going to keep moving. That could have been it right there.
Oh, yeah, and he's just waiting for Capitancito to sit there. I've never seen the homing missile version of that, or the slow one. Anyways, back throw, going to send him off stage, though. And again, this is the scary part for Incin.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, still living.
Not for long.
Oh, where are you going to go? Yeah.
Nothing to do, because I think he already used his air dodge in there, too. And if he didn't, you're probably still not going to get through all the projectiles and everything. Capitancito could follow up, and he does follow up really well. That game one performance, very impressive.
I think, yeah, using the air dodge, might have been able to try to like quick revenge that, but still, like, I think if you tried to air dodge 40, would have been nowhere near that ledge. So good, pretty much a checkmate situation there from Capitancito, doing a really good job of avoiding getting side B near the end. I mean, you saw Skyjay pretty much fishing for it, but just was not able to find it with all those projectiles and just the elusiveness of Capitancito right there.
That's the devil's trap with Incineroar, is you're like, okay, like once your opponent's at 100, you're like, oh, but if I just get one, I win.
Yeah.
And then you forget that if you do it like 3 or 4 times, your opponent's just never going to give it to you.
Right.
Small battlefield again. I like the pick, right? You want to keep it close if you're Incineroar, obviously.
Did he name this one, by the way? I just saw Laquisha on the screen.
Yeah, I saw
it. Like, he named this me. Well, I love it.
Time.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get, right now, the start from Capitancito going crazy. This revenge actually does hit this time around. It's a little too close, but
that second
and
one
the bomb.
So greedy. Because he already had, I mean, that's nearly a full stack off of that bomb, and you really didn't need the extra damage because you're not going to get the KO anyways.
Right.
But Skyjay, regardless, going to have to fight his way back. Already at 153%, and there are quite a few stray hits that can do it. No grab there. Skyjay actually just vying for that stage position, seeing if he can get something big started.
Takes the up, gets hit the back throw, but yeah, I mean, Skyjay just struggling. Jesus!
2!
All right, yeah, caught every piece of that. Skyjay once again looking for that air dodge, but Not really. I mean, you can just get the guaranteed damage there. So I think it's some pretty interesting options, I will say.
I mean, and this is part of playing against a zoner as Incineroar, right? Is that if you're stuck at the ledge, if you're playing at that mid-stage range, it's hard to get up close to them. And Skyjay is one of the best in the world at doing that. But man, Capitancito is just like a fundies god.
Yeah. Okay. To the other side, and then just get over yet again. But Capitancito, yeah, you can see Skyjay not even willing to pull the trigger there on that side B. Was right in the position for it, but Capitancito has been so good at avoiding it. Skyjay is continuously stepping. I don't know if he knows how that hitbox works. It's just like it's just on the ledge, and he'll just do a standard get up every time.
Yeah, he did try a get up attack earlier, which I like the idea of, because if you just kind of slap the bomb back at the B gunner, that can actually work in your favor. But the timing, I guess, Capitancito was like, okay, you're going to do it now. Here's another hitbox to cover you, and covering a whole lot. Revenge may be able to help, but only if he can stay alive, and almost 200% here, not gone.
Okay, any other option would have been it, but okay, there we go. Was that down tilt?
Down tilt and the bomb, one of them did.
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
Okay, there we go. Skyjay finally getting stock right there with the F tilt, but it's just, I mean, so much has been done to him already. Good revenge.
Look, through revenge, all things are possible.
Yeah.
And I think that Skyjay, he's going to need a miracle stock and then another miracle stock. And Incineroar is capable of those things. He has plenty of those tools at his disposal, but this is where he's got to take advantage. I love that up B out of the disadvantage.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. Oh, okay, it's going to make it back his ass. Definitely had to get out of there with that up B, though. And it's going to be a little hard for Incineroar to get that catch. The drag downs.
Has the air dodge, has the side B, so he's able to get back, but it's brutal. Man, this ledge trapping, it's always one of the worst parts of the game for Incineroar, but especially against somebody who can just set up, contraptions.
Man, it just got sent so quickly, too. That back air hit.
Yeah.
Game. It's got to go, man.
I love when there's not even, a kill screen or anything. You're just like, okay, I got hit the game.
Yeah. All right. Here we are into the third game.
It is LaQuisha.
It is LaQuisha. He really had time to name it.
You're giving this big cat the hands. What the heck? Going into game 3, and yet things... I mean, how do things change for Skyjay, right? Because, again, it's not like he's struggling to pick up on, particular things that Capitancito is doing. That was a great revenge to stall in the air, give himself an extra mix-up. But, again, Skyjay is not I'm going to play the matchup kind of guy. And this is one of those times where you got to have something special to do it. Because we're looking down the barrel of a 0 to death, and we got it.
Yeah, I feel like you might have to. I mean, if you're playing the player, I get it. But, the player is definitely outplaying you right now. And it's looking a little rough for Skyjay. I mean, as you were saying, though, this is Incineroar, something you have to deal with. You are a very slow character that does big hits up close playing against a zoner. So, whew.
Anybody who can basically safely stuff your movement at a mid-range is going to be the hardest test for Incineroar in this game. Anything else, right? You've got the power to overwhelm that, and if you're Skyjay, right, you can always play against the player. That's a viable option, but, I mean, hey, he's actually putting up a really good fight in this one. One more solid hit at the ledge, and he can absolutely take Capitancito to an even second stock. But, I mean, look, Capitancito's the one in the corner, but he's the one that's chilling.
Yeah, he's in the corner, but he's like, but I won't let you come over here at all. Again, this is what platforms allow you to do, kind of set up a little house. This time he's got 2 of them. Kind of working out, working in his favor. Starting to get some good damage here onto Skyjay, but Skyjay, and I feel like one of his biggest kicked it right back. Hold this.
Pele, yeah.
But I feel like, his biggest option of just kind of getting his opponent scared and then being able to capitalize on that is just not happening this time around.
And again, stuck at the ledge. And Skyjay's been a little extra aggressive coming off the ledge. I mean, a lot of these, double jumps. Jeez, man.
Can't get through this onslaught projectile. Finally gets a down tilt to the neutral air for the stock, but still, man, Capitancito has been able to set up so many favorable positions for themselves and then just capitalize on those so well.
This is one of those bloop and a blast moments, it feels like, where you're like, okay, I can play a pretty even stock with him here, and then I just need something crazy for the last one, and then we're right back in there, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to try to do too much right now. Just stick with the fundies, and Skyjay might be back in this one. Love the respect for the lack of ending lag on that up B, too, but back to the ledge we go.
Okay, get off the stage yet again. Oh, good tech.
And he got the up air afterwards. That was great.
Hey, Skyjay, been doing a really good job. He's actually kind of now baiting out. Oh, no!
Fast
No
fill.
jump!
Yeah.
I was going to say he was actually really doing a good job of baiting out Capitancito's jump, though, because obviously Capitancito wants to jump away from the side